live.
Good evening, everyone.
Will didn't expect to see this spectacle.
Like I said, my heart's still racing. I'm a bit on edge here.
You're a bit on edge. What, from me or?
From me, to be honest.
Yeah. Welcome in, Anne-Marie. Welcome in, David, Britt, and what's that last bit? John? I can't read it. I haven't got my glasses on for obvious reasons. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger, the chat on my computer, so my crap eyes can see things a little bit better. Now, I'm not in location today because Storm, whatever it's called, is coming.
Hello, David.
Figured I'd come in and have a chin wag with y'all and try this feature out. There's a new feature on YouTube, so I thought I'd try this feature out. Figured I'd. So yeah, there we go. I can move my chat to there now.
How do you manage to paint your teeth then, Mark? How do you manage to do that and for it to stay on?
I had a couple of cigarettes, about 100 of them, and then
naughty cigarettes.
I didn't do that. No, I just painted them. So welcome in, everybody. Before we get down to the nitty gritty of what we're going to talk about, well, how are you, first of all? Like you, as in you, not the audience.
As in me. Yeah, not too bad, apart from the horrible rainy evening. Nice and chilled. Yeah, I've heard you've had some weird things going on you at home as well.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We may as well theme the live about, like stuff that's like been happening and whatnot. Just to see what's like going on. What have you got a washing machine going or something?
Unfortunately, I have. Is it quite loud on there? Is it?
No. Just every so often you can hear, and I'm like, what the heck is that?
So I got nothing paranormal going on at the minute, so should be all right.
So yeah, I'm gonna see who else joins in. Normally, I was about to go down to Snuff Mills again.
Oh well, God.
And I was gonna do like another sort of journey round there, and I was like, oh, if it rains a little bit, it'd be fine. And then everyone was like, Mark, it isn't just rain; it's a full-blown storm coming in.
It's all day tomorrow as well, isn't it? So say.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, typical, because Josh is saying he's free tomorrow, and I want to get back to care home. But I suppose even if it storms, it'd be all right. But yeah.
Yeah, you should be all right covering there, shouldn't you?
Welcome in, Admit. Welcome in.
Whoop, evening.
What do I look like? I don't even know what I look like. I'm gonna have to see myself on the live.
You look like you've just come out of a graveyard or something, Mark. I don't know. It's a
bit. Maybe if I turn the light up, it's gonna be like too bright, isn't it?
It's not too bad.
Why are you laughing?
It's just you. Oh. How long did it take you to do that then?
But this is just a prototype.
Yeah,
so the main one will look at, well, it's just I was giving it a go. Need to be better.
Yeah, it looks alright. I should have put my pirate outfit on, shouldn't I, really?
What, and done your Frank Spencer pirate impression again?
Aye, kind. No, I need to work on that one.
Needs to be darker behind me, but I wouldn't know how. I'd need to put a light behind me to get the darkness.
Yeah, that looks alright. It looks quite good with the shadow at the back as well. I guess that's the shadow of your head, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm sort of just playing with it, and I was trying to get, like, welcome in from Indonesia, welcome in. I was trying to, have you ever seen The Exorcist, or has anyone here ever seen The Exorcist?
Yes.
There's a demon in The Exorcist, and the face is like, you imagine just this portion. That's what it looks like.
Brilliant.
That's genuinely what it looks like. That's actually, I just looked back at myself. That's not bad. I've not done a bad job there.
No, I think you've done. I think I'll give you a 9.5, I reckon.
9.5. I put like a black covering over my head because like to try and make it more black around the edges.
Mm.
And it just looked like I was wearing a do rag. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
So what if you gelled it and then hairsprayed it, or just hairsprayed it, or whatever you've done?
I pulled this back and put mousse on it, and then I sprayed it black, and then I
Alright.
put black paint up here. But yeah,
Yeah, it's looking sharp, mate. To be honest, looking
oh,
good.
we need a bit of spooky music as well.
Mm.
There we go, a bit of spooky music in the background.
We need that woman from the Snuff Mills. That'd be perfect.
Everyone, please like and subscribe. Yes, indeed, Anne-Marie, thank you for reminding everybody. So, what we're sort of going to be chatting about, and anybody can chip in with this as well. Don't feel like, just because we're nattering away that you can join in as well and talk about your experiences with the paranormal, ghosts, ghouls, demons, and everything in between. Spooky, scary skeletons. It's 31st October every. Yeah, Chris, I'm trying to do, like, if I cover this part, I'll do it again for you. Who am I, Chris? I'll give you another clue. You might have got it for. What are you laughing for, Will?
I just don't know. I just in a sort of happy sort of mood tonight. Can't sit still.
Really don't know. Is the music too loud, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between? Hopefully not. Yeah, so recently, last night, there we go, Chris has got it. Last night, Will,
Mm.
the TV in the living room, when nobody was near it, nobody was near the remotes, completely off, turned on by itself.
Well, I remember remember Sybil saying, she texted me today actually. And I was like, wow, because like you say, with the things I've had going on, it's like since that care in Bedborough, it's just been
Yeah,
weird on and off. Just yeah. Um,
yeah.
and I know that they obviously work with water and electricity. They find that's the easiest way to communicate at times. So yeah, whether that's a loved one or someone from
Well,
previous
you
investigations.
nipped by to like grab some odds and ends, and you were like saying how your vacuum came on.
Like what? Sorry.
Vacuum?
Yeah. Well, I
No.
was hoovering the front room. All of a sudden, obviously, the Hoover turned off from the wall, which was strange. So I thought, have I pulled the plug out the wall? Have I extended it too far and pulled the plug out? So I've gone over to obviously the plug switch, and it's off from the wall. And that happened twice. That was one occasion. That was a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I told you about the toilet flushing Lidl in Henbury.
Yeah, by itself.
Yeah, whilst I was having a wee, it just sort of
Had
flush
that,
just turned on, and I thought,
had that
okay,
happen in a different location before, but not my own house.
yeah,
So you got
very
that.
odd.
I got the TV came on full blast, mind.
Was it full front? Yeah, strange. What time? What time did that come on then?
Hmm?
Was that
What
early
time?
hours this morning or
It
last
was
night?
about maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that.
Wow.
Izawa with a cat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Welcome in.
I'm sorry. What's that? Sorry, the signal was breaking up, Mark. I couldn't bloody hear you then.
You had stuff happen directly after going to a care
Mm.
home,
Yeah.
but then so like that makes me because you were going all something followed me
Mm.
back. Now, what do you guys think here? Do you think that when we go on investigations, do you think it's dangerous? Do you think stuff can follow you back? Do you believe in attachment?
Mm. I got to
Like,
say, it doesn't feel like bad energy or nothing. Like I say, sometimes I think, is it just my loved ones getting closer? I don't know, but
yeah,
it always seems to be the care homes. It's sort of had something come back. So yes, whether I need to put, sort of do a safe circle or something else, try something else. I don't know. It's just, but
yeah.
obviously, yeah, obviously love it. I don't, doesn't bother me, obviously, but yeah, it's a weird one.
Apparently, some people are getting lagging again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I've got perfectly good internet here in my house. I pay for the best of the best of the best of the best. I probably have better internet in my house than the White House does because I'm adamant on having it amazing. So it seems to be an issue when I come on YouTube specifically. It's pipes with the water in. Right, yeah, no. Um, that's an in joke, and only certain people would get that. I tell you what, though, one time, talking of pipes, though, one time, I can't remember which winter it was now, but have you ever had it where you get trapped air? I think it's trapped air in your plumbing, and it
Yeah.
and it bangs all around. I heard that once. I thought I was like, oh my god, what the hell's going on? I'd get British Gas round to fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously you got to bear in mind with the boiler as well. Obviously coming on here and there, aren't you? It's sort of that can make you
Yeah,
jump if you expect it, obviously.
but I don't think like tellies shouldn't come on by themselves. The oven downstairs not even being used today because I'm having stew for
Mm,
tea. Oven turned on. Well, no.
okay.
Well, she's adamant that the oven turned on and the oven's not even on the wall. So the switch is off, but the oven was on,
Oh,
and then
weird.
it turned off instantly.
Okay.
Who
Yeah,
is
very
Russian?
interesting.
It could be Ukrainian as well. I don't know. But yeah, the whoever's speaking in that other language, it isn't being translated. Can you see those comments, Will?
Yeah, I can see it. I can't put. Yeah, I can see it.
Translate.
Yeah, someone put who is the Russian
You're
here?
so
Yeah.
scary is one of them, and the other one is Britain. So yeah, and that latest one, I can't do this for every single one of your messages, mind. I'll be here all day. Yes, is Russian is yes, Russia is here. Okay. Nostrovia. There we go. That's all I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
and Splasiba. Placebo. I don't know, something like that. Oh, Amarie spoken. Please be. Yes. Um,
God, my signal's slow here. I'm only just getting a few of the comments. Trying to read them.
I don't know. The signal goes up and down for some reason. It's bloody weird.
But else, to be honest.
So yeah, what are people's thoughts then on taking things home? What are people saying?
Have you ever had much go on, Mark, or not? Have you bringing stuff home, or not really, or?
Well, the thing is, right, when I did originally the Snuff Mill stuff with Chris,
Mm,
who's here in the chat now as Fright Night Project, um, initially, it's hard to put across to people, but you know, when you're editing, and only in that time when I was editing, the light bulb would blow in my room, you know, only when I'm editing, not any other time.
yeah, that's bizarre.
Started to think, well, maybe the circuit's knackered, but then, you know, I got my dad to come in there, have a look, because he used to do like, electrics in the Navy and that.
Mm,
And he was like, oh, it's not a problem with the socket. He was just saying, oh, you're clearly knocking into it or something, or breaking it. And then he just kept doing it again and again and again and again and again. And then I sent the footage to Chris once I finished it so he could see it. And then the bulb went in his kitchen.
really? Wow.
I think,
Okay.
yeah, see, yeah, he just said then both our lights blew.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Like you say, I've never had that happen.
No, Dream Zone, no, it wasn't ever caught on film
Mm,
because, you know, I didn't think to film it because I'm editing. But not only that, my mouse was moving about in the edit on the computer, and I thought, oh, someone must have hacked into my computer or something. So I, start loading VPNs and all this sort of stuff. And then the edits, the clips were moving about by themselves and putting themselves in different bloody spots. And then in the room next to me, it wasn't happening in my room, so I can't account for this, but there was shit being thrown over apparently in the middle of the night across the room. There was an old Nokia phone in the chest of drawers that started ringing by itself in the middle of the night. And obviously, I'm like, film it then, put a camera out, film it then. And it's like, no, I'm trying to sleep, I don't want to put a camera out. And it's just like, well, you know.
That makes me, yeah. It's funny how it's all to do with like electricity, sort of, as well, and it's all,
Have you boys seen the 1947 film Misfits about a British person? No, we haven't. That's what the Russian person said.
Russian guys calling you out, bro.
Yeah, no, he's chatting pure wet because I just translated the Russian guy. So I've moved to my mum's and 8 bulbs in a week or so. Things can be coincidence. Every time I've ever done something involving snuff mills, which if you haven't seen it already, if you're new here, you know, it's an area where mental stuff happens, like stones get thrown at you and you hear things run towards you, but there's nobody physically there that you can see. I had a bell on the wall, hit Chris in the backside, just mental crap, right? Whenever I'm editing in that specific spot from those pieces of footage, something always goes wrong. I've even in my bin now, actually, at the moment, there's a hard drive. Here it is. And on the top left there, the second I put that into the computer to transfer the footage over, it burned. The snuff mill stuff was on there. I had a backup on another hard drive. The disk inside went.
That's amazing.
Mental.
My God, yeah, that is very strange.
That was a long answer to your question of do you ever have anything happen?
No, but weird, like you say, it's just fascinating, is the word, I suppose.
It's Azawa. Can I just say with a cat, because I can't pronounce your first name. Will, you try and pronounce it. One time I broke my light with my head because I was trying to fix it. Underestimated how high the ladder was. Tell you what, I've seen light bulbs turn on from people being statically charged. That's weird when you spot that.
I can't pronounce that, yeah.
White ghost dressed like things from the 1900s. I don't know. I've never actually witnessed a ghost, nor do I claim that there are ghosts. I only claim the evidence of the footage that I capture, but not what's causing it. Will here believes in spirit, though.
100%, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like you said, going back to like, well, I told you that time on my 30th birthday when I had the shower turned on.
Yeah.
And the bath turned on 3 times. That was just something else. But obviously, I would have loved to, film it, but because I was in the moment, obviously shocked, didn't have a chance. But that was, yeah, that didn't just happen. I spoke to plumbers, this and that, and no. And to be on my 30th birthday, that's just, yeah, I feel like that's just a loved one saying hello, basically. My opinion on it.
Apparently, when I grabbed the hard drive to show people that it had a burn mark on it, the whole stream started freezing. That's weird.
What? Yeah, I missed that.
It's one of them, like, hype pomp men. It's one of those things, though, where I really want to have an explanation. But I started wanting the truth to try and find the truth. And seeing and knowing bizarre things can happen, but then not knowing how or why, does my head in. But for somebody like yourself, you're quite happy to just believe that it's spirit, which I envy to some extent, but
Yeah,
it's not me.
I mean, I think it's just like with some of the messages I've had through mediums, it's like they've got it absolutely bang on, and it's like, just say for like my grandpa, for instance, and the stuff they said about him, it's like, how the hell would you know that? There's
Mm.
no way you could just make that up. A
You've
specific
had
story.
stuff. You've had stuff from mediums then, which have been like you've not told them anything at all.
I haven't told them nothing
You haven't
about
put
me.
your address in. You haven't put your name into a
I
hat or
haven't
something.
put my name in. They don't follow me on Facebook, and they've come out with stuff. I've even had my grandpa's name. I know names are quite common, or a common name. You think, oh yeah, such and such, but yeah, I have specific messages to think, how the hell can you just make that up?
Mm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There is some mediums. I feel like some of them could put it on a bit here and there, but the good ones I've seen is just unexplainable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's just, yeah. I find
I
it
mean,
just so.
I knew these two. I still do actually. They're good. I'd like to say they're friends or acquaintances.
Mm,
Shannon and Bill, friend. If you ever get to meet them or speak to them, they're great people.
mm.
And they're not like in your face mediums, if that makes sense.
Okay.
They're not like the Derek Akoras when
Oh God,
like
yeah.
where he's like every 5 seconds he's chatting to a bloke on his shoulder sort of people.
Mm.
They just say stuff if you ask them or if you want to hear stuff, they let you know.
Okay.
Um, we have to go. Not to worry, but thank you for tuning in. Please feel free to subscribe though, if you haven't already. Dark times are coming. The dark time, winter is coming. Um,
Yeah, not really pleasant out there, is it? Ugh.
well, Amory's on a mad one deleting messages here. Mike,
Mm.
welcome in. Hello, how are you?
You're scaring me.
Am I? Why am I scaring you for?
You got me chuckling again.
Welcome in, Daniel.
Mm.
Daniel, you're a good person to ask about this as well. What's your opinion on attachments? Well, not attachments per se, but because you're constantly saying, Dan, you feel that I've got something with me in my room, or something's like part of me. And I know you were saying my face was changing the other day. It's changed an awful lot right now, but that's because of what I just done to myself. But
What your face changed since you come on here, Mark? I just, yeah.
so Will, this is Dan, who obviously used to be with Wanting the Truth as well,
Okay.
and he
I don't,
believes similar things to yourself about being quite sensitive to things.
yeah.
So yeah, I
Dan,
think we would yeah,
has he,
Dan.
has he been to Snuff Mills before with us at one
Yeah,
point?
yeah, yes. I think he was there at one of the events, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, I think I remember who he is. He's in the group chat, isn't he? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
If you could change things, I've no clue who these names are. Yeah, well, some of them are new. So welcome in all the newbies. Feel free to take a seat. I will be with you shortly. Thing is, I see myself in the chat and I can't help but be a bit creepy. To be honest with you, mate, the amount of times we've spent together, the way you taunted things and stuff, you've taken it home. All the stuff you've taken. Oh, all the stuff I've taken home. Yeah, because I collect things, don't I? Like for example, um, this is a stone from Snuff Mills that got chucked at me. Someone made a joke the other day saying that I've collected so many stones I could make a small cottage. Or no, a bungalow. That was it, a bungalow.
You haven't had him fly across the room yet, then?
No. Enjoyed your sight on my first visit. I just have to remember the time difference. Oh no, it's fine. You can always watch things back as well. Yeah, Dan's describing himself though. He's saying I'm the old guy with grey hair and a limp.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think he may have brought his daughter last time, if I remember.
Yeah. Did you, Dan? No.
No,
No, that wasn't Dan, was it? Dan, I don't think you've ever brought.
oh, I might have been wrong. I remember she seeing this black shadow, and she started. I don't know if that was daughter. Can you remember in the group thing we done at Stuff Mills? That these two crazy ladies had joined us and then disappeared.
Oh, that was ages ago. I forgot about that. I
Well,
just
well,
had a quick drink.
um,
I just had a quick drink.
well,
Yeah, I think maybe because that Dan and then Chris had his son and then Mike came with his daughter.
it might have been his daughter. Then I might have got mixed up. Yeah.
Um, welcome in, Laura. How are you doing? Do you like the attire? The guy needs to. If I go out in the sun, I catch on fire. What's your views on like if you take objects from places that they have possessed things, like, and not just you, everybody else, like the Annabelle doll and all that sort of malarkey.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't really know what to make of it, really.
Like, if I bought a haunted doll off of eBay, would you have it at your house?
No, that's actually a big no.
That's a
No,
big no.
no, I can't do that if I'm honest. No, just because obviously my kids and all that.
Could I not sneak it in and just put it in a corner?
I'd fucking have a heart attack, I think, if I seen that.
But
Rob was got.
I
I had a
remember when you took the exit sign back home from the other care home. Tell that story.
Yeah, I was due to put that in my little pub. I wasn't allowed
Yeah,
because
you weren't allowed.
the boss has spoken. You're not allowed, William. So yeah,
You,
I didn't.
you, you were right, Will. Dan did bring his daughter along.
It was his daughter. Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, there goes my memory for you. It was awful. I'm like a
So
sick.
I remember she walked. We stopped at the other one side of the bridge, and we were calling out, and all of a sudden she seen this black shadow. Someone walked past. And then she started crying, and I thought, wow, like she clearly seen something here. But that must have been, was that last year or yeah, I can't remember now. Time just seems to fly.
What's those issues, Pomp? What's that relating to? You're just having a general conversation. Stone tape theory. As the guy on the makeup while he's doing stuff at night with tins of candle. I think that question's to you, Will, because you're in the makeup, aren't you?
What's that? Sorry,
No, it's not to you. I don't understand the question.
I
Why
missed.
does he keep doing stuff at night with tins of candle? Oh, I would see the messages, but they've just disappeared.
Yeah,
Tons of candles.
I'm
I've never used candles. I never used candles in investigations.
no, I've never seen you use one. Looking a bit pale, Mark.
Oh. Yeah.
See that message? I ain't seen that message this side. Weird. Mine's just so slow.
I don't bloody know. I'm trying to concentrate here. I call upon the spirits that may reside within my room to make themselves known and come forward together now and use your collective energy between us and this live. Make yourselves known.
God.
But you wish I didn't do that now.
Yeah. God's sake.
How did the live go the other night, Mark? What one was that? What one? The one I went when I was on here, like Sunday, you mean? It was alright? It was alright.
Hey.
Yeah, so the
It went
title
well.
of this is called "Have We Been Followed by Ghosts?" Um, because you got to put a catchy title in, but it's more of a question than a statement. And when I say ghosts, it's quite broad. It means can whatever we investigate follow us? That is the question of the evening's events. Because you're constantly saying you think you've been followed by something. Every time we go somewhere, you go, "I think it's followed me."
Yeah, strange. I think I don't know. Just I feel mainly like the two care rooms I've done, and obviously that place over by Red and that
Mm.
place. What was it called? Oh, I can't think of the name of it now.
The one where?
Oh, by Red and Way. Remember we travelled a bit with Josh. I forget the woman. Remember that
The
cafe?
tea room. Tea room.
Tea rooms. That's it.
Yeah.
I felt I had something from there as well. So it seems to be the two care rooms and that, but just odd. Yeah.
Mm.
Um,
I mean, I wouldn't know if I had something really because I'm dyspraxic
mm,
and ADHD. I'm always like into things on putting things back properly or forgetting things. So if there if there was a poltergeist knocking things off in my room, I wouldn't know
wouldn't know.
because I'd just assume, oh, I just knocked into that or I didn't put it down properly. It'd be really pissed off with me. It'd be going, I'm trying to fucking scare him, but he's ignoring me.
I'll shake his bed instead.
I've had that, Will. That I've had. I've been going to sleep at night. I think I'm going mental. I've been going to sleep at night and my bed will start shaking. It depends where I've been beforehand. It feel like someone going like that on the bed.
God. Oh, I'd be giving it hot legs, I think, if that happened. Oh,
I think it depends on your spiritual awareness. You can probably like me sense it, whereas Mark tuned out to it. I mean, I have been in places now, Dan, where I've noticed a weird feeling when something's there to happen. The other one I had, right, was I keep hearing banging. Like it's around a certain time of the night and it sounds like really low bassy, like
mm.
and I'm like, where? And then I turn off all my music and all the stuff on the, but my computer fans are too loud. And it's so quiet, and I start going around my room like, where's that coming from? And I walk out to the landing, and I can't hear it out there, and I'm like, oh, is it on the outside of the house? Like, is there something banging the bricks or something?
Well, yeah, because you're an end terrace house as well, aren't you? You're not attached
Yeah,
to.
no, it's not attached to anything.
So obviously, our walls here, my walls here are paper thin. I can hear everything. It's quite weird because I can hear my neighbour yawn at times, and I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's next.
Mike's put, I could imagine being in a deep sleep only to awaken by a pale guy staring at me. Well, like this.
Yeah, wakey, wakey, time to play.
It's time to play. Come join us.
Another odd thing, I don't know if it's just me overthinking, but
Mm.
I wake up at between 2 and 3 o'clock every morning recently, just wide awake. Just feel like something wakes me and I'm up. I don't know. I've had it for about a week. So,
Where did you You were with Chris. What, on the video? You have to remind me where to go because I get. Oh, bloody nightmare. I get bogged down with stuff. Is that the one where what I find interesting people? No, that's the one you put on the picture. What do you think about that picture anyway, Will?
what's
That's
that?
Kian, by the way. For those of you that watch the episodes, Kian that sometimes joins, my nephew, that's him in the photograph.
Yeah, I still don't know what to make of it. It's just I've just never seen something like that, so I'm a bit don't know. It's
Dan says when we're asleep, it's the best time for spirit to communicate with us. Have you ever had dreams about loved ones?
yeah, plenty of times, and sometimes I think, am I dreaming or am I literally seeing it with my own eyes? It's
Mm.
I've had a couple of those, especially when my granny passed. Yeah, I don't know. Um,
Have you ever had something where something's been said in the dream that you didn't know about in real life, and then you've woken up and told someone, they've gone, how do you know that?
no, I haven't.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
then
No, I
something's
haven't.
come fast,
No,
which matches.
but I just haven't. No, I haven't had that.
Okay, Dan. I see Freddy in my dreams. I don't need to see Freddy in my dreams. He's behind me on the shelf. This is your nightmare.
What's he like, people?
Sometimes I like to do Pennywise as well, but I won't do it that much because I know Dan doesn't like clowns. So yeah, that's all you're gonna get from Pennywise. I'll have to really find the message to see what you put. There we go. Yeah, I know you weren't gonna like that. I'm not dressed like a clown. I just did the voice, so it's not too bad. Oh, I can't find it now. I'll have to have a look again.
No freaking clowns.
Who am I meant to be ignoring? Notice how he avoided the taunt comment. What taunt comment? Daniel, I've read and said some really vivid dreams. What comment? Say it again. I've had some very realistic dreams of family members that have gone. What can Tammy?
Yeah, my older brother had a weird one once.
Things
Both my grandpa and granny had passed away, sort of thing, and he had a dream once that he didn't know if he went into his dad's room or our dad's room, and he's seen my granny and grand holding hands, looking over him. Not long after my granny passed last, but he can't make out if he dreamt it or he's seen it in real life. So that's
I mean, I did dream about obviously people passing in my family, but I didn't even know that they had.
Yeah.
And then I woke up and found out that they had. That I thought was kind of bizarre as well. Pomp saying he thinks I taunt too much. I've actually calmed it down. Have you watched the old stuff? Pomp? What's Pomp? Have you watched the old stuff, Pomp? Like the from back in the day when I used to really mental. Like now I'm quite I don't do it as much, do I really? It's like every so often. Depends where I go. Snuff Mills, I'm like, come on, you bastards.
I'm alive there, don't you?
The thing is, it's method that I believe is tested to work. I know it's not your cup of tea, Will, but even I was watching something the other day, and it was another investigator, and he said that sometimes you have to wind up the thing that's there. You have to provoke it into creating activity using either. My hands are here. My light just went off. Using religious provocation. Why is that gone off? Turn it back on.
It's with you, Mark.
There we go. And we're back. Using like religious provocation and stuff like that. It's very dangerous and very silly, but it sometimes works. But I know you're very much like high spirit. I come in peace. I hear out of respect.
I'm probably too friendly at times. Yeah.
I go. Depends where I go. Why did you calm it down, Mark? Because not every single place has got something that's supposed.
Yeah, like I say, just more respectful in certain areas, isn't it? Like you say, care rooms and.
I don't know if you ever had a chance to go there, Will, with any
No,
events in the
that
past.
was on my list. I haven't had a chance at all, to be honest.
No. There's a cellar there which is said to have a legion of demons in it.
Nice.
So I went down there and give it the old, I command you in the name of blah 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 blah
Yeah.
to do something, and then I got really really ill. Like very much shortly after. Which is not a very
Yeah.
nice to have. What
No.
do you feel? Like sometimes you go, oh, I don't like this. Now you went and snuff mills recently, and you said you didn't feel right in a certain area.
Yeah.
Explain that.
I'd never felt like that before. I've done that place a few times, as you know, but just I don't know. When you said about people doing witchcraft in a certain area by that sort of concrete circle, I don't know what it is, but last time I went there, I just felt like I was swarmed by evil. I just felt like I had to go. And then you sort of shuffled back because you thought you heard footsteps. And I was like, I just felt right on edge here. I've never felt like that before, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what to make of that.
It's
The creeps now just thinking about it. Just yeah.
it is a nasty thing there, and I don't know if anybody that's listening now that's watching has ever had it where you go to like walk into you're investigating and you go to walk into an area to investigate it and you almost feel like you've been. Does that make sense? Like if like um if you like were in a room and then suddenly someone come up and stood behind you, Will, you would know that someone suddenly come up and stood behind you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah? It's kind of like that.
Mm.
It's kind of like, you go into a full lift and you can feel that you're in a full lift full of people. It's really strange feeling.
I felt that night we were just circled by evil in that one spot. It's only that one spot by that circle concrete sort of plinth. It was
Yeah.
not nice.
Dan's saying, because he's recently been baptized, Dan has, which
Oh, I see. That's right. Yeah.
he's worrying that, getting back into what paranormal as a whole or like specifically certain locations is, he's worried about potentially doing that. I mean, in scripture, it does say not to involve yourself in those things, but I don't know if that is like a written rule or if it's a recommendation. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Then he said he's had lots of weird things going on since he's been baptized as well.
Yeah. I would read that sort of stuff. I mean, 'cause sometimes things can be coincidence, and you have to be really careful with that sort of thing. I was something only the other day to like I don't know, Will. Like if I gave like let's say after an investigation, I gave you this,
Mm.
right, and I told you that I got this from halfway farm
Mm.
or some really haunted location, and that I'd had some weird things go on in my life since having it, and then gave it to you. I guarantee that you would find things weird that are going on, and then relate back to this, even though this is just a figure with nothing to it at all. So you got to be careful, but knowing what is and what isn't, because the human mind can fuck with you.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, for sure. Like Sybil, she's got how many dolls has she got in your front room? God, Jesus. Yeah, every time. Mm. Amazing.
You're yet to actually have anything mental happen like that yet. Like you've heard knocking and stuff, but I don't think you've witnessed things to like the extent. Like Josh, for example, he's seen a full-bodied person, like a shadow, but dark
Yeah,
shadow. It's completely dark.
Yeah, Courtney's got accepted to shadows and stuff, figures, but no, I haven't witnessed that yet. So
I wait for the day where you look down a corridor and something just goes. Ah, ah.
oh, Time to go.
Yeah, you'll go like you did in the thingy, but you need to come out. Yeah. I like to think that I scare the spirit or demon or whatever it is that's there by just, well, to say that I would scare a demon's probably a very stupid thing to say, but in my head, I like to think that me going would scare it away. Only strange things really. Oh, where's it gone? Only strange things really for me are being in a graveyard at night and smelling death, and accidentally stepping on someone's grave and getting a jolt. Well, death, like, isn't like, you know, like sometimes when rats get stuck in a wall, like that smell. The day he was baptized, he felt amazing. It must have been 3 days, and probably 2 or 3 days trying to control myself. I felt extreme rage, and I had to hold myself back at times. So yeah, but you had similar experience of that, Dan, when you did an investigation, not an investigation, when you did the podcast in the poltergeist house. I'm just gonna have a quick sip of water. I might have a mint as well. Get a bit of a sore throat. Entertaining.
You got a new gaming chair, Mark, or not? Is that your old one?
That's my old one. I have to get a specialised chair for my back because my back's in tethers, but it's going to cost me like $2,000.
Nice. Yeah. It's trouble now, isn't it? Anything decent now costs money, doesn't it? It's sort of. Yeah.
By the way, if people wondering what that was, it's clove oil. I got a bit of a toothache, and also it can help your sore throats. Because I'm talking too much. Talking too much? Me? I don't talk too much, do I? Well,
No, you're quite as a mouse, mate, to be honest. That clove oil, is that like sort of minty sort of smell?
it's minging.
So I swear I smell it a lot. When I come around yours, I just stinks of
Clove
whether
oil.
Is it clove oil or sort of some sort of menthol stuff?
I
Like,
don't know. Maybe one of the two.
yeah.
Whenever I'm out and about, you'll probably smell it because I'm always doing it.
Yeah, no idea. It's
Part of me was missing, and I felt I had an amazing day of baptism, but about 3 days after, I felt extreme rage. It's bizarre. I'm sensitive to admit. I do. It scares me a bit. I'm one of those people. Oh, you're trying to shut it off. You were saying, like, who was it you were saying had to shut things off? Had to get rid of things?
sorry, you're talking to. Sorry, sir.
You. If I look down
Brother,
at the camera, I'm talking to you.
the oldest brother, yeah, he was quite accepted to it. I look at it, he was like the lucky one, but he had to,
Oh, hang on, we're buffering. Say it again.
yeah, he had to sort of get it all cleared from like a medium sort of thing, because he was from a young age he was seeing all sorts.
And then you can actually have that being
I
removed.
feel so.
Is that what I say?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, because many a times the stuff he's just come out with, and all just like I said that when we went for a mountain bike ride over Forest of Dean in the daylight, we're just cycling through the wood like you do, and all of a sudden he slammed his brakes on. Obviously, we broke on our bikes after a few yards past. He's like, "Why didn't any of you stop for that person?" I was like, "What person? There's no one." He's like, "There was someone just walked straight past us." I went, "There's no one there." And that was the start of it. And that was it, like when he was 15, 16. It's just, and he said, I could go on and on. I'm not going to bore everyone to tears. I could go on and on. But
Some people say that you can also, anyone can do this. And I'm like, well, how?
No, it's mind baffling. I think that's why I keep. He did say it's so I'd like to go and investigate with you or whatever. But he said I don't think I can do it actually after what I used to experience. He said
you could end up turning it back on.
But
If it's a thing, it could end up coming back.
Yeah, even though he's still into like the medium stuff. Like I'm seeing a medium tomorrow night with Courtney and her mum in Portishead, and he's going
Yeah.
to come up. So that'd be interesting. Yeah, like I said, I find it all fascinating to know there's something out there. You know,
I'm still like wondering what it all is, like what it's all about. Because I've still not had that like compelling. I've had compelling things happen, but but not a compelling thing that can like 100% verify to me. Yes, this is a spirit.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I get like the clip that was captured at the castle grounds. Looks like what everybody would call and refer to as a ghost because it's got that look to it. But it's not like it stopped for like a cup of tea and a chat. It just,
No.
you know what I mean? I need to actually like. Oh, I'll tell you what though, I watched something with Chris the other day, and there was a couple of pictures in the program I watched. If I can find the footage online, I might do some videos on it, and they are really freaky. Like it literally looks like a person stood in this old manor, and there's no one there.
No one there.
And it's like back when people used digital cameras, not digital, analog cameras, and you had to send it off, get done. Welcome in, Mr. Cookie Master. Cookie?
Some you wouldn't even know if it's a ghost or what, or
Well,
they
yeah.
they just look like normal people from what my brother's told me. I haven't seen one set.
Could you imagine like all the times you thought like someone's just been there having a chat, like being in Snuff Mills and people walking across the bridge, like you were there were you there that day when that old man walked through? That was you, wasn't it? We were there, and I got off the bridge and got out his way, and then as he walked down the bridge, there was nobody on the bridge, and he walked around something, turned and went,
Evening. Yeah, it was odd. It was, wasn't it?
"Hey, you remember that?"
Now you said about it. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, very odd.
He was like, "Evening," and I was like, "Who's he talking to? There's no one on the bridge. There's no one there."
Weird. God, yeah, that's nice to see.
We've got about 5 minutes left now. So if those of you that have been here all the way, thank you very much. If you do have any questions, chuck us some questions. Chuck us your thoughts on the whole thing about, things that if you believe things can follow you, if you think you can have attachments, and if objects can have things, stuff like that. If you are new to this, feel free to watch the fan favorites and give it a subscribe. Very much appreciate it. Tammy's saying we will sort out going to the church where an elderly man spirit is seen often.
Brilliant.
The church has a book of everyone who has had encounters with spirits, kind of like the Ram Inn. There's a book there as well.
Oh, Annie the goat just put, yeah, definitely will. The one I saw looked like a normal person. It's nice to hear that, yeah. How it was sort out, yeah. Oh, that's weird.
My cousin has had an encounter and conversation with the spirit. See, that would be incredible. That would do it for me. That's what I need, Tammy. It's
funny you say
that to happen.
My stepmom's dad reckons he chats to his brother that's passed in the spiritual world. He reckons he has conversations with him, and I'm thinking, is he going through Lally? But he's still switched on, and he's adamant he's had conversations with his brother.
I mean, some people say, like, little kids say, like, they're like, oh, like, if you hear these stories about how they're like, oh, Nanny came round, was talking to me last night, then, like, the mum or the dad or whoever's, like, really, really upset, and it's like, why are you crying? And it's like, oh, well, we had a phone call through this morning, she passed away in her sleep.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
My God.
You hear about this, like, I've seen stuff on TV, and I know you have to take things with a pinch of salt with telly, but
Odd.
that's just wrong, isn't it? If they're getting like little kids to rope into their lies to create a creepy story.
Yeah.
I get like if for movies is acting and they're told, this is for a play, but
But
when you're trying to put it across as
obviously,
serious, it seems a bit.
those say spirits, a lot closer to kids because they're only different. They just think it's just someone normal, general person you're chatting to or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's just amazing to know there's some.
He's watched an interesting video today. A guy was driving along in a Tesla, and they had a sat nav screen thing on. They were driving through a cemetery, and it was picking up people. Huh?
Eh?
What you mean, like
Wow.
one of those ones which, like, it's an automated car thing, so it can pick up like humans and it'll stop if it thinks someone's in the way. Is that what you mean?
Christ, that's insane.
Yeah, I mean for sure, for sure.
Wow. Yeah.
After do it when it's a little bit warmer. Maybe have to put a tent up in your garden or something. Stay over.
God.
Cat, who am I? Can I tell you about you are? You're my what? I don't know if that you could say whatever you like as long as it's respectable. But if you are new here and you're wondering who the hell I am and who the hell this is, I'm Mark. This is Will. This is
Hello.
Haunted the Truth, paranormal investigations into places and claims of all things spooky, ghosts, demons, entities, and everything else. I can smell something weird in my room.
You let some gas out.
Don't know what that is. A weird smell just came through. Anyway, yeah. We go to places, we shout at air, and we see if anything happens. Dan saying, yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, that's I don't know. I'd have to look into like how the technology works in the car, but it does sound weird.
It does.
But I tell you, right, I told you the story about this, but I haven't told them. So I was talking to the caretaker at a location that I did paranormal stuff at, and he ended up seeing the video, and he spoke to me in person. I was talking about scary things, and he was saying how he bought an old car, and every time you would drive it about in certain areas, certain times.
Mm.
Bye for now. Thank you for coming in, Britain. Thank you very much for coming in. Certain times you would always get this stench of like rotting flesh, like horrible, like rotten vegetables or rotten food.
Mm.
And it'd be like, oh, there's something wrong with the car, there's something wrong with the car.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Again, looks up in his wing mirror, and in his back seat, he said he can only describe it as like the size of what you would imagine a cherub, but it looks like it was like a pig almost.
Mm. Mm.
And it was like, like
What?
that's how he described it in the back seat. And he looked round like that, nothing there. Got rid of the car,
Yeah.
sold the car, um, and then the person he sold it to, they had an accident and died a few months later. Hello, I think we've lost Will. I think we've lost Will as well. Oh, I might have to call it because I think Will's just cut out. So yeah, I think we've lost connection to Will there. I'll just tell him because otherwise he's going to be like, "What's going on?" So that just cut out mid-story, really creepy story. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, it told me to take a break from screen time.
No, I was telling that story and it cut out mid-story. Telling the story about a demon in the back of someone's car, and then that cut out.
Oh no, I got to sleep tonight. Oh no, you've set it off.
So basically, the dude had a car. He bought the car. He had loads of weird smells. He took it back to the vendor. They said there's nothing wrong with it. He then smelt the smell again. Looked in his back seat, seen a thing that was like the size of a cherub, but it wasn't a cherub. It was like this pig-looking. He said like a deformed pig, but with like human features, like arms, like that.
Oh, God.
Anyway, he then sold that. You just had a flash go across the screen, Mark. What?
Eh?
He then sold the car, and then a week later, the person he sold it to, no, a month later, or I don't know, a period later, he sold the car, and the person died in an accident.
No way. What?
Yeah. And all I can think was, Dave looked up, seen the thing, swerved, teetotaled.
Hey, that is messed up.
I don't know, I just had some flashes go across my screen.
I can't seem to comment on it now. I can only see it.
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna wrap up though now. But thanks for everybody that has tuned in and got involved with all these comments and little stories themselves.
Yeah, nice to hear from you all.
There might be something here in my bedroom now.
Hmm.
So, could I please pass that through the live to Will? And
No. Do a back. Look down for me and go back. Mark loves it, and he loves you.
yeah, thank you very much for everybody that's tuned in. Thank you, Will, for coming into the live very last minute because I didn't know what I was going to do this evening. Hopefully you've all had a good time. If anyone's watching this on replay, let us know your stories and anything that you might want to say. And if you ever want to join in on one of these, give me a shout. Catch you later.
Cheers, Mark.
If I don't see you again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Sleep tight. Don't let those demons bite. Namaste. Bye.
Goodbye.